everybody, this is Kodak here, and I just got back from New York Toy Fair, and I figured I have a lot of footage to go over and a lot of videos to make, but I figured as the perfect teaser, I would show off something I got at the Spin Master booth. This here is the Armored Alliance Special Edition, the limited edition. It is the Ultra Dragonoid along with the armor piece. It's like the one I showed off in in the first video I did for Armored Alliance, only cooler. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get it. I don't know if it means they call me a Baku Master or not. I'm gonna wait for something official in that regard, but it does mean that they well, I was actually worried that they didn't like me for a while, but this clearly changes everything. However, the thing is, on the ride back, on the train ride back from Toy Fair, I discovered that they had actually stashed something interesting in the flap here. They actually slipped in a pack of Bakugan Fusion Force, which is the new booster pack design. This is it's a different kind of booster pack design. You can see it actually has the peg hole in the top. Like the original ones all were in the large cardboard holders. These are being sold pretty much straight up. It's partly to be more accommodating to hobby stores. As you can see, it's 11 Bakugan cards rather than the usual 10, and this actually is to introduce something new. Now, in previous videos, I did mention how the Bakugan character cards were all textless in order to make it easier for them to ship the cards internationally. They can make one product and send it everywhere, so which is why it had all the various Europe, Mexican, Australian import information on the back. Everybody's getting the international version of the toys now. But what that means is any characters that have base special abilities won't have that printed on the card. So what they've done is it's like the 11th card in here is a character card with the full abilities. Although at the same time, I think it's intended to be more like the code cards in Pokemon packs or the tokens in Magic the Gathering packs, in that it's a pack throw-in. So it's not really something meant to be like heavily collected. It'll be pack chaff, it'll back up real fast, but I don't know, I imagine you could use them as tokens or as backing for proxy cards or whatever. They'll be very useful for people who have the characters or who obtain the character secondhand without the character card, as I did with my core Pegatrix here. Yeah, they threw that in as well. So let's take a look here. It has the easy rip tab. It's a larger pack, so it's a lot easier to open without damaging the cards inside. Oh, they have the character card. Yeah, so this is our first look at Fusion Force cards straight up from the pack. So as you can see here, this is the character card. It's the one on the in the very back here. We'll see what the how it looks in the fancy version, but we might as well start from the beginning. Oh, here's another one for Cubbo fans out there. Moxified Cubbo Beam. Ventus Haos, 1 cost minus 500B. So it's literally a better Nature's Power if you're running Ventus and Haos, which I am. So this is definitely going into my deck. Moxified Cubbo Beam, just a flat out minus 500. So that's going to be a good card. If anybody runs Ventus and Haos combined, this is a must-have for that deck for such a low cost B power boost. That's a lot of people are going to see that one. I've gotten a lot of multicolor cards. The rules for multicolor cards is you must possess both attributes of Bakugan on your team. So in this case, Darkus Fire Dodge, which is a 0 cost, stop Darkus or Pyrus. You must have Darkus and Pyrus in your deck. Oh, this is kind of interesting. It stops the Fury deck in its tracks for free. We're actually getting some really good and powerful flips lately, haven't we? Next up, we have Back-to-Back, which is Haos and Pyrus. It's Darkus Fire Dodge, only for Haos and Pyrus. I'm loving all these multi-type cards I'm getting the chance to show off. It's a 0-cost flip that stops 2 targets. Okay, McHugh and Cycloid. When you play this, give a Bakugan plus 3 damage. After you team attack, you may return this to your hand. So it's a 1-cost hero that acts as a fireball but can be recycled if you manage a team attack. I don't know if this will see a lot of use, unless it's in a Haos Pyrus hero deck, because it's a cheap hero to play, although I think people would still rather play Shargo Ronin. And next we have Bakugan's new trick. It's a flip card, cost 5, draw 3. I don't know if this one will see any real use to it, as it's a flip card, and I think there's a 5 cost, draw 3 that does not have to be a flip. Oh. Darkus Destroyers. 2 damage, plus Shadow 2 cost, plus Shadow Strike, plus 200 B power, plus 1 damage. I don't know if this one will see much use. It is a bit low effect for its cost. Titan Enoch Ultra. Boost. If you have 7 or more energy cards in play, plus 5 damage. So, 4 costs 1205. That's not bad. 1200 is pretty good for a cost of 4. It can become a 1210 if you have 7 or more energy cards in play. So if you're running, I don't know, Aquos Ventus, we got to look at a really interesting Aquos Ventus ability card in my little leak there at the start. Up next we have, ooh, the new Diamond Trox. 5 cost 1111. That's okay, I guess. It's somewhere up in the... It's getting close to the Diamond Trox Ultra, but hey, it means we know a Diamond Trox is coming, and this is based on the new regular Trox, not the old one. The character card now matters there. Ooh, hey! Hey! I got an awesome rare, and it's the cover of the booster pack! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Aren't we having fun? Pyrus Cutter, 2 cost, plus 5 damage. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw that many cards. Ooh, I kind of like this. This is kind of interesting. It gives you a chance to cycle out of a dead hand, and it's, I mean, plus 5 damage for 2 is pretty much on par, but that might have some interesting potential. I like the fact that I was able to get the card featured on the top. I was able to get a holofoil, and up next we have our Hex Card. We have Pyrus Energizer. Ooh, I've noticed there's a new icon on some of these cards, the dual wield icon. This card can be attached to a character as a second battle gear. Hey, new icon with reminder text. Hey, they're really getting their act together. I like it. I like it. This is a good example. It's plus 100 B power, plus 1 damage, but the fact that it can be stacked on to dual wield means it has some interesting potential, especially if you stack it with abilities that reduce the cost of gear. This could be just a free little bump here and there. It is a Pyrus and Darkus ability, though. And finally, we have our character card. Oh, hey, here we go. It is regular Ventus Pegatrix. Hi, Baku girl. At the start of the game, each player energizes the top card of their deck uncharged. Oh, look at that. It's, I don't know if this is, an effect in the normal card, but having the wings go beyond the border is really nice. So it might not just be a version of the card with text, it might actually be like an upgraded version of the card with larger-than-life artwork. If that's the case, then that's neato. 2 Fist, we have some of the shadow going here. That's an interesting effect right there. It basically ramps everybody by 1 at the start of the game. So that might have some interesting applications, and in that it'll allow... It allows both players to play cards more quickly, so it'll be interesting to see if this thing gets any play. But if you have a Ventus Pegatrix, hey, there's its an ability. So, that was fun. We got a neat look at the a bunch of new multi-type cards in the lineup here, and we got to take a look at the Pyrus Cutter. I'm not sure who this is a fusion of. It's clearly of Pegatrix and somebody. I don't know if that's Dragonoid or a character we have yet to be introduced to, but it's pretty neato. So, hey, thanks again, Spin Master. Thanks again for having me. Thanks for the amazing chance to look at the limited edition, and thanks for the opportunity to be the first one on YouTube to open a pack of Fusion Force. Thanks again, and until next time, this is Kodak signing off.
Bakugan Brawl, it's a big brawl. Bakugan Brawl is for it all. Bakugan Brawl, standing tall, we're the awesome ones. Powers in our hand.